So it's day 3. Yesterday, I left the trail. I took my stuff out of my backpack, such as the bear canister, the sleeping bag, the tent, the extra clothing, the fuel and stove, and I left it in a pile, and I marked on my GPS stuff. If I were to do this again, I would cover it with the rain tarp, but I didn't do that. So I went up with the backpack with just snacks, GPS, the Garmin InReach device, first aid kit, water filtering devices, etc. And I went up very steep snowfield / talus / giant boulders off trail and down the other side into the Royce Lakes Basin. Clouds started to come in the afternoon when I was at the second lake, and I decided that in case of rain, I wasn't hearing any lightning or thunder yet, but I knew it would take me at least an hour and a half to get from that point at the lake across, back up and over and down to my stuff. So I decided I'd had enough of the Royce Lakes. They were actually really hard to travel around because of the rock. Like, there was no easy sailing to walk around, and it was going to take me almost an hour just to walk around the second lake, just because I was already tired and I had to be really careful of every step. I'm a solo backpacker, I just don't want a misstep. So I decided to come back when I started to see that it was getting darker and there were more and more clouds. I came back down and knew that it wasn't going to rain. And so I just took a nice swim in the lake. My pass for today is up there. And it's another off-trail pass, Granite Bear Pass. I'm a little nervous today because I'm going to have the full pack. And I need to just pack up my tent and put everything in the bag and hit the trail. Alright, so this is the second to last snowfield. Can't really see the top snowfield, but that's the pass. And I've got to cross here. Got my poles out. There's not a lot to run into if I slip. Like, there's that. And otherwise, I think if I slip, I'll kind of hit this avalanche area. I'm really hoping not to slip like that. It's really quiet here. I am so proud of myself. I made it across by kicking each step until I felt solid and using my poles. I hope that was the worst of the snow, but we'll see. I'm up at the top thing of snow, and I can't see the right-hand side, but I'm just having the feeling that it's manageable. And the other side looks a bit hairy. So I'm going to stick it over here and see what happens. So I'm getting close to the top. I'm just kind of scrambling up this scree and loose rock. I have to hit a little snow there. I'm admittedly terrified of this last bit. I went up and over the snow, and there's the pass. But there's one problem. I have this cliff right here to get down. I made it to the top. I almost could cry. This last part was really challenging because I'm just not super experienced with that much snow and rocks.